Peace, everybody. This is about 2 hour documentary on the haunted house from The Conjuring finds incredible occurrences. And of course, with The Conjuring, I have watched it, and it is based on a true story, literally. And as you can see here in the picture, on the left is the house where you got the rope hanging, and of course the picture on the right, I do believe this is an updated version of it, but I'm not sure about this thing here in the picture. If there's one thing scarier than a horror film, it's a horror film which is based on a true story. However, this documentary, a special episode of Ghost Adventures, will strip away all the fiction and leave only the chilling facts surrounding the Rhode Island farmhouse. Yes, so it's going to be Ghost Adventures will strip away all the fiction and leave only the chilling facts. It's in Rhode Island and it's a farmhouse, and of course, it is a true story. It is based on a true story. And of course, weird things happen in the house, and people are freaking out, this and that, and it's really scary. The 2013 horror film created by James Wan is based on the true story of the Piran family, who lived in a Harrisville home in the 1970s, as well as famous paranormal experts Ed and Lorraine Warren. So it is a 2013 film. It was created by James Wan and is based on a true story of the Piran family. And of course, they lived in a house in the 1970s. It's a Harrisville home. As well as famous paranormal experts Ed and Lorraine Warren. They also have lived in that home as well. And of course, anything that's weird going on, you have to investigate it no matter what. But, in this case, if I was in that home, I'd be running for my life. It says, see ya. And of course, here is what Ghost Adventures have put on their Twitter account, that it's going to be this Halloween, so it's 2.5 months away for this episode here, and it's going to be from 9 to 11 p.m. and it's on the Travel Channel. If you have it, please watch it. If you don't, find some way to watch it, because this is going to be a good Halloween special for this type of thing here, for the Ghost Adventures Halloween Special 2019. So if you do have it, please check it out on that day on Halloween from 9 to 11 p.m. because it's only going to be on for 2 hours. The Pirans claim to have experienced small occurrences when living in the house, like items going missing, strange noises, and small piles of dirt in the center of a newly cleaned kitchen floor, as well as much more horrific activity like ghosts appearing in the house. They said there's been a lot of strange noises going on. Small piles of dirt in the center of a kitchen floor, items going missing. Say, like, if you left your keys somewhere, it's going to come up missing. You wouldn't know where to look for them because strange things have come up missing in the house. But it's good that you got to be aware of your surroundings in the house. Just listen for any kind of noise or that, and if you hear something, just run out the house immediately. Go sell the house. If you own it, sell it. Go find another house somewhere. If you're renting, move, because things are not too settling for the entities, because they want their house back, and they don't want nobody living in it. One of the family members, Carolyn Piran, apparently did some research into the history of the house, learning another family had lived in the house for 8 generations, and that many of them died under mysterious circumstances. So it was one of the family members. Her name is Carolyn Piron. She did do some research into the history of the house. She also learned that another family had lived in the house for 8 generations. Now think about how many people during that generations, for 8 of them. And she did realize, she does know that many of them died under mysterious circumstances. Now we have no idea what kind of circumstances they were. It could be anything. I don't know, maybe family members did something or something else happened. We don't know. Several of the children reportedly drowned in a nearby creek. One was murdered and others hanged themselves in the attic. The family had the paranormal investigators Ed and Lorraine come to the secluded farmhouse to investigate. So there was like several children reportedly drowned in a nearby creek. Alright, one was murdered, others were hanged themselves in the attic. Now that is kind of scary, to hang yourself in the attic. I mean, it's scary. I would not be going into the attic. I would just keep my feet on the first floor where it belongs instead of going to the attic. Of course, the family here, the paranormal investigators of Ed and Lorraine, come to the secluded farmhouse to investigate. And as you can see here, here is the house that is haunted. And of course, strange things have been going nuts in that house. The family stand by their claims, and one of the daughters of the Piron family features in the upcoming documentary, which is still in the process of being made. So yeah, so the family do stand by their claims. They know that something's going on. One of the daughters of the Piron family features in the upcoming documentary, so they're still working on that. And it's still in the process of being made. So if it goes through with this, it will be made, because this is all on true story of what's going on. And of course, the Conjuring is no joke at all. No, it's very scary, and I don't know, you get chills up your spine wondering how these people that have died in that house are just somehow just taking over the house because they want the families to move out their house. Zach Bagans, one of the investigators on Ghost Adventures, spoke about the project on Twitter and revealed the team has uncovered new details surrounding the scary house. So Bagans, he is one of the investigators of Ghost Adventures, and of course, he's always in charge. He spoke about the project on Twitter and revealed the team has uncovered new details surrounding the scary house. So it all depends on what kind of scary details that he has uncovered. We don't know what they are, but it is coming to Travel Channel in Halloween. And it will, like I said, it will be from 9 to 11 p.m. at night. So it'll be 2 full hours of it. Of course, he wrote, halfway through this iconic investigation most people have heard about from The Conjuring, many new details uncovered. Incredible occurrences have been documented, and the best part has been working alongside actual persons involved from the 1973 case. And of course, there's hashtag Ghost Adventures, of course. So that's what he wrote on his Twitter account, and here it is, his Twitter account that Zach Bagans has wrote. And if you can, go to his Twitter account and please follow him, Zach Bagans, because he is one of the Ghost Adventures team, along with 2 other people that he has with him. Jay Wesley, a fellow Ghost Adventures castmate, spoke about the Rhode Island house to Cheat Sheet, saying, "It's scary, but it's also so iconic. It's kind of an honor to be able to have this opportunity." So Jay is, I guess, a new person. I'm not sure. He's a fellow Ghost Adventure castmate. He did speak about the Rhode Island house to Cheat Sheet, whatever that is. But he spoke about what he has said. And of course, this is it here. Unfortunately, fans will have to be patient when it comes to learning exactly what these incredible occurrences are, as the documentary isn't going to be aired until Halloween in the US. So only in the US people are allowed to watch it. Other countries, no. But it is going to be aired on Halloween in the US. So I'm sorry for everybody overseas who won't be able to get to watch it, but if you live in the US, then you get to see it. The show airs on really in the UK, but with season 16 only landing this side of the pond in March, there may be a bit of a wait. Yes, so if you're the show airs on really in the UK, but in this case it's going to be in the US. So but with season 16 only landing this side of the pond in March, there may be a bit of a wait, so you may have to wait a little longer than the US. So, and eventually you will get to watch it if you're overseas. But you know, this is going to be interesting, and it should be a good one to watch. I know I'm definitely going to watch it, even though I have not been watching Ghost Adventures lately, because you know, a lot of creepy things been going on. Of course, you know, plus I'm dealing with something else right now, but that's besides the point. But this, yeah, I do believe this is a good idea to check it out on Halloween in the US only. So this way you'll get an idea of what is going on in that farmhouse, what had happened that when the family had died there a long time ago. Leave your comments below. I am out.